Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Writer's Mind. I'm CV Bailos, your host. Today, I'd like to talk a little bit about, taking notes, like how much notes we take, when do we take them. For myself, I'm a pantser, so I don't really worry about notes too much. It's like outlines. I can't stay on outlines. I mean, this will be a topic in another video, like with pantsing versus outlining. For me, the notes come when I have a sudden idea, like especially late at night. If it's before bed or during the night, it's important to have a notebook. I mean, I've seen writers talk about this all the time. We always do this. We have an idea, we have a great title, we have a great line. Like, I'll remember, just no way I can forget this. I'll write down in the morning. By the morning, we forget. It's just gone. We're not even close to figuring out what it is. So, I mean, it's always important to always have a notebook handy or have our phone handy, something like that, where you can just write it down fast. Leave ourselves a voice note, something about what the title or what we do. For myself, I know if I have an idea early in the day, one of my personal litmus tests, and this is what works for me. We all have our different systems, but mine is if it lasts a night. Like if I have an idea in the afternoon, I sit there, yeah, that sounds pretty good, but I might want to jot down. But sometimes I'll be like, no, I'll wait, and I sleep on it. And if it's in my head and next morning, then excuse me, then I know it's a good idea. I'm going to flesh out. It's one of those weird things where you just kind of know you can work with it. It sticks around. It keeps gnawing at you. So you have an idea, and like half hour later, what was I thinking? Yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things. So, excuse me, I'm just feeling a little bit under the weather right now. So it's one of those, fun little idiosyncrasies. Like for myself, it works. I don't necessarily take notes too much. But like when I do, it'll be real quick. I'll write down the story. Like, okay, this is what's going to happen, and what I have an idea for. Like I said, I was going to say later video, but I might as well do it here. But like as a pantser for myself, I know how the story is going to begin, the climax, and how it's going to end. The rest, I just fill in as I go. I play. I let the characters tell me what's going to happen. I let the muse do its thing. And it's just kind of, it's fun, it's like you're discovering something new, like the old thing about I forget who the sculptor was, and anyone can please, let me know in the comments. I'd appreciate it. But they'd ask him about, how he come up with designs. He says, the sculpture's always there. You just had to chip away the rest of the rock. And that's kind of how this is. We're just playing. We're just putting it out there. We're creating something. It's already there. It's in our heads. It's in our minds, but we're just, giving it form. And playing like that, that's kind of the whole thing. It's like playing make-believe in the backyard. We're just forming the story as we're going. We have no idea what's coming. For outlining, I've known authors that are so detailed, they would know, character A meets character B on page 22. Character C passes gas on page 120 to break up the party between A, B, C, and D or something like that. I've known authors to be that detailed. For myself, like I said, I kind of focus. If I use an outline, I'll focus on those details, and I won't tell the rest of the story. You know what I mean? I'll be kind of just focused. I got to make these points. I got to make sure I get these points, and between them is kind of just lacking then. So for me, that's why it doesn't work. But I mean, others, it works great. I mean, I've read books by both pantsers and outliners, and they're awesome. Outliners, for the most part, seem to be a little bit more detailed because they know what they want to put in. Like myself, my details, I will give. I'm not the best in details. Like I'll give details initially, but then it's like I kind of leave it to the reader's imagination because I'm the type. No matter what I read, how they're described, I'll picture characters in my head usually different than what they're described as. I'll put my own face on it. It's just how my mind works. But again, we're all different. We all have, different thoughts, opinions. It's just, ways of seeing things. It's awesome. That's what makes it great, right? You get so many different ideas coming together. So it's like I said, notes are an important thing, but when do you take notes? When don't you take notes? Let me know in the comments which system works best for you. Let me know below. Thank you for your time, and have a great day, everyone.